Hi everyone, it's me, Arielle, and it's Wednesday Warriors. And today I'm going to be talking about the importance of support in recovery. And obviously this is something that I've touched on a lot in past videos. But if there is one thing that I have learned in my 25 years, it is that you need to ask for help and you need to get support in order to get better, in order to make yourself a better person, in order to make the most out of your life. Really, the most important thing that I have learned is you can't always do things by yourself. There is so much importance behind independence. Please don't get me wrong, and I'm not talking about being dependent when you are sick and tired and ill at ease, but the importance of support during recovery is number one, because sometimes it takes a very strong person to admit to herself or himself that she just can't do it by herself. It happens. We are not perfect beings. We are not, superhuman people. We have good days, we have bad days, and the beauty of support is that if you learn how to ask for it, you're doing yourself a big favor. And that's underlying a lot of issues with eating disorders. We don't like ourselves enough. We don't love ourselves enough to be able to ask for help, to be able to get support, because we don't think we're worth it. We think we're a burden. We think we're too much trouble. We think we don't really have a problem. I can name lots of reasons I have thought, or other people have thought, in their eating disorder, in their recovery, that they just shouldn't ask for help. They just don't need support. And it's not true. If you can ask for support, you're well on your way to recovery, because the people that can't ask for support, the people that don't know how to make use of the resources around them and the people around them, are the people that are going to be stuck in their eating disorders for much longer. And I don't say this to be negative, I just say it as a fact. You have to use what's at your fingertips. You have to use what's out there. You can't sit in a room day after day and hope that you're going to get better. There are people out there who can make great strides and who can recover without other people. But you have to still know in your head you are worthy of support and help. You can ask for help if you ever would need it. If you've done everything in your power on your own thus far, you can't have it in your head that you don't ever want to ask for help just because you haven't this far. That makes you weaker. It doesn't make you stronger. It's a fallacy when people think that that makes them stronger, that it's somehow a failure if they have to ask for help or support. It's not a failure. My personal support system is my husband, my best friend, my mother. It doesn't have to be 50 people long. It doesn't have to include therapists and nutritionists and other professionals. It can be whoever can support you. Everyone has a different support system. Resources are very important. But if you just have that one person that you know is in your corner, that is your personal cheerleader, your life is going to be so much more fulfilling. And I don't really need on a daily basis to get support for my eating disorder from those three people, but I know that if I'm ever dealing with anything hard, if anyone in my life ever treats me badly, if anyone in my life that I love dies, if I have a terrible day, if I don't think that I can do something, I can go to one of these people, or all three of them if I need to, and they're my support system. You guys know that I lead an ANAD eating disorder support group. Well, that's support. I mean, what do you think a support group is? It's support. It's other people helping each other, supporting each other. And I always thought support groups were great, but since leading one, I just see how beneficial they are, how much they impact a person's recovery and day-to-day existence. I'm going to share with you guys a link that it's a link to a video that I made quite a while ago, several months ago, but it's all about support, and I think it's very relevant, so the link is there if you want to check it out, just because I can't fit every little thing that I'm thinking into one 10-minute video or less. All of you watching this probably know and realize that support in recovery is crucial, because if you didn't know that, you wouldn't be watching this video. This channel itself is such a venue for support, and while we're not all professionals in eating disorders, we do to a certain extent know what we're talking about because we have lived it. And more than that, we are a source of encouragement for each other and for other people. And I think that you can find other outlets like this so many places in the world, no matter where you live. Support is always going to be there. The different resources might change depending on where you are as far as healthcare is concerned, but there will always be support. You just have to find it.